How you doing? It's day number 18. And we're focused here at the Prayer Workout devotional series. We're focused on being courageous. It's one of our virtues for Hard as Nails Ministries. Our core virtues are courageousness, authenticity, and obedience with love. Number one, we need to be courageous with love. When I was in the Scranton Mall, I walked in, I had my family with me, and we're walking down, ready to go into the Scranton, Pennsylvania Mall. I saw this kid in the corner, and God put it on my heart to tell him that his dad, he had to forgive his dad. I go over to this kid, I say, hey, you need to forgive your dad. He's like, who the heck are you? Right? But when he saw it was with love, he opened his heart. He says, what do you mean? I opened up my wristband. I gave him a Hard as Nails wristband. He said, thanks a lot, man. I went out in the mall with my family and came back, and the kid comes over to me. He says, how did you know that? What's that all about? I go, don't worry about it. I didn't know it. God knows what you're going through. Well, 3 days later, I see an email come in. It goes, you saw my son at the Scranton Mall. How'd you know about my husband who left me 8 months ago and hasn't talked to my son for the past 3 months? I called the woman. I said, ma'am, I didn't know. God knew. And you know what? We need to be courageous and not afraid to put ourselves out because God knows what people are going through. Trust in Him. Trust in what He is counting on you to do. And you know, how do we do that? The second way we do that is be uncomfortable. You got to be courageous with love. But when people see you're uncomfortable to love someone, guess what? They open up. They start to care. They start to say, they put down their mask. They put down their and you know what they do? They open up. So make sure you be uncomfortable. Don't focus on what you're doing. Everybody's like, oh, but I look weird, or maybe they won't like me, or what are you doing here? Focused on you. Don't focus on what you're doing. Focus on why you're doing it. Why are you reaching out to somebody? If you're just reaching out to somebody to make a scene or something, that's dumb. But if you really care, and you're at that mall, or you really care and you're sitting down talking to your wife or husband, or you're sitting there talking to your friend in school, guess what? It's the why that gets them to listen. So make sure in being courageous to know why you're doing it. And I guarantee that you will do the impossible. One way to be courageous is this. My challenge for you is pray out loud at your work or at your school. Pray out loud from your heart before your meals. How about that? Each day for 1 week, just do it. My challenge is for 1 week, pray out loud. And maybe God will put it on your heart to love somebody through that prayer. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow on the Prayer Workout devotional series.